Welcome back to the channel. My name's Tom, and today I'm back with more from the September 2024 Brimfield Flea Market. This is the first video of day 2. So now come along with me and my mom and let me show you what we found. And don't forget, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and hit that notification bell. I've got a lot more flea market videos coming up, and I'm almost at 40,000 subscribers. So if we keep going, I should be posting that Nerd Cave video in the not too distant future. Thanks. Here's some pretty cool vintage metal lunch boxes. This one is Muppet Babies from 1985, and I think it's priced at 20 bucks. The tag was a little bit hard to read. It's not in the best condition, though. There is some rust on it, but it does have the thermos, so that is a plus. And that seems to be what they go for online for the most part. And I really like this one, this Gremlins one. However, the condition on this one is really bad. That's way too much rust for me. And it was also 20 bucks.
Yeah.
So
Too bad it's not
two
in
lunch
better
boxes that I would love to have, just in a little bit better condition. Oh. How much are they asking for that? $75. Yeah, I don't know.
You wear that, and then you get one of those stoles that's the mink
Yeah.
chasing its tail around.
Yeah.
Moxie? You have any Moxie?
No. I've always been fascinated by tin toys from this era, which I think is probably 50s or 60s, but I don't know much about them. This one is $15, which doesn't sound like a bad price to me. Again, it's not in perfect condition, but I really don't know what those go for. Here's some 8mm or 16mm films. Had to smell them. They did not smell like vinegar, so that's a good thing.
I do hope it warms up a little. That's why they should have worn them.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll warm up. Here's another lunchbox. This is the Muppets Pigs in Space. They're asking 25 bucks on it. It's in pretty good condition. The only problem is it's missing the thermos.
There's no thermos in there.
I'm pretty sure this is a marlin, but I don't know if it's plastic or if it's actual taxidermy.
No, it's a large fish.
What?
$800. It just says large fish.
Oh.
I really like this vendor. They have a lot of great stuff, but they also make the pricing really clear. Like this table here, everything is 10 bucks except for the Funko Pops. So it really takes out a lot of the guesswork.
Cabbage Patch Kids radio.
Oh.
1985.
I just wish that radio had the original box, because I definitely would have bought it then. Probably would have been more than 10 bucks though. And then on these tables, everything's $5 each. This big green box here is a carrying case for Kinects, and I definitely remember the name Kinects from the 80s, you know, the commercials mainly, but I'm pretty sure I never played with them because those do not look familiar at all. I was much more into Constructs. That was my favorite. Anytime I see Constructs nowadays, I do try to pick them up.
Yeah, good idea. Especially since your husband always accuses me of your dangerous influence. Jenna, you on board with us? You? Hi.
I know I've said it before, but I don't know what it is about Winnebagos that I find fascinating. I guess it's probably because they just remind me so strongly of the 70s and 80s. Something I started collecting fairly recently are these handheld electronic games from the 70s and 80s. This one is Soccer. It's from 1980. It's by a company called Entex Electronics, but I looked it up online, and Sears also made one that looked exactly like this. It just said Sears on it. It's in pretty good condition, other than it is a little bit dirty. But the battery compartment's completely clean, and it's only $5, so I couldn't pass this one up.
Yeah, is that all right?
And also, it did clean up very well.
Old video game, handheld video game in the 70s.
Shirley Temple.
Yeah.
As some of you might know, I do collect Radioactive Fiesta ware and other similar type pottery, mostly from the 30s and 40s. So anytime I see something that color orange, I am testing it with my Geiger counter. That one was not radioactive though, so I did pass on it. And I thought it was kind of funny. In one of my previous videos, somebody asked a question in the comments, why do you check everything for radiation? Do you have a problem with radiation in your area? And no, I'm not trying to avoid the radiation. I'm trying to find the radiation, believe it or not. Generally speaking, radioactive Fiesta ware and similar type stuff is only dangerous if you actually ingest it. I also wouldn't sleep with it under my pillow, but other than that, it's generally safe to be around. Thought this was kind of cool. This is a Hot Wheel of the van from the A-Team, and it says 2011 new series, so a little bit newer than I generally collect for that type of thing, but still pretty cool.
Hi, you had this on the $5 table?
Now, those, you know, that does work. I put batteries in.
Does it? Great, yeah, and it looks clean, so thanks.
Now there's a sign I love to see. Everything in this tent is 50% off.
$20, but yeah, he's all peeling.
Oh yeah, he's shedding.
He's an old one. Yeah, if it weren't like that, I would
Yeah.
definitely buy that.
What would they ask for it like?
$20 and it's 50% off.
Yeah.
So if my math is right, that's $10.
Yes, you're doing good.
Yeah.
You get an A today.
Oh, here's another one of those hair dryers we saw
Oh yeah.
at Bethel or Bethany.
I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna swing around.
$30. Handy Hannah.
This little cannon caught my eye. The reason is I have one exactly like it at home, which I think I bought back in the 80s at either SeaWorld or maybe Disney World. I can't remember which. They were asking $60 for that. I don't know if it's worth that or not, but I had no idea that my cannon was worth anywhere near that. I love the look of a lot of this glassware. I know almost nothing about it though. I couldn't tell you which ones of these are desirable and which ones are not, or what they're worth. No idea. I can just tell you I like the way they look. But let me know in the comments, are any of those pieces of glassware there particularly amazing or rare?
How much is that?
Like that.
48.
Yep.
Hmm. 50% off.
Yeah. Do the math. I mean, that is cute.
Yeah. It's like they're praying or summoning a demon or something. I don't know.
This Eiffel Tower clock is really eye-catching. It was $68 and then it's 50% off. It doesn't look particularly old to me though. I would guess that might be from the 80s, but that is just a total guess on my part. And then I couldn't figure out what that medallion was. But it was only $10 and then 50% off.
Hey, 48, so 24?
Yep. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I'm getting so that I can spot Fiesta ware across the room. This is very clearly Fiesta ware. However, most of it is not radioactive. Like that orange bowl there, it's just a little bit too light in orange color, but this one is definitely radioactive. So it's the dark orange and not that slightly lighter color orange that is radioactive.
And he's like all smiles when he saw you.
He's a nice guy. He's a great guy. It's so good to see you.
Yeah, I don't know. All I'm just curious is that those are the invoices that were paid, so unless you contact UPS, like there's nothing. Like, I can't.
Oh yeah, no, he was so happy to
He's
see
so
you.
nice. It's so good to see
He
you.
just lit up.
What?
Oh, we had a poster yesterday saying bye. I didn't know
I'm
you
glad
noticed
he's
that.
I'm glad he's doing well.
And he's sitting here with next month.
I know. That is too funny.
Excuse me. Is this yours?
Yes.
How much is this? Five? Okay, I'll do that.
I love this old birdcage here. They're asking $4.50 for it. If I were to guess, I would say it looks like it's from the late 1800s, but again, that's a total guess. Here's some vintage date stampers. Looks like they're asking $8 on some of them. And these I find fascinating because at my first job, which I had from 2000 to like 2007, we actually still used date stampers. So we would get actual pieces of paper mail and we'd have to stamp them. And they actually had our name on them, and I still own my date stamper with my name on it.
Heavy this is. When you carry
Oh,
that
yeah.
around.
Yeah, it's a little bit heavier than the GoPro.
Yeah.
Looks like they're asking $49 on that camera.
Karen's giving a thing tonight on TV on Channel 5, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
They're asking $18 on this flashlight. It's a military-style flashlight. And the prices on those vary wildly. Some of them go for $5, some of them can go for $100. It all depends on what year they were made and who the manufacturer is. I actually found one at another flea market maybe a year or two ago. They were asking $5 for it. Turns out it was worth more like $90.
And yet here I am. But yeah. It could be. So anyways.
Every time I see an ambulance that looks like this, I think of the Ghostbusters. So I would guess this is probably a late 50s, early 60s ambulance. They're asking $120 for it. A little bit more than I'm willing to pay, but that's really cool. I would love to have one of those.
Initially, they were included on the snow project. Say that.
And here's some 1979 Star Wars dewbacks. They're asking 80 bucks on that one. I had to look it up online, and some of them do go for about that much, but they have to be complete. So this one is complete. He's got his saddle and his harness. A lot of these you'll find will either be missing the saddle or the harness or both. And if that's the case, then they're worth much less than that.
Just the other day.
Oh, okay.
And I can be better on the prices. Don't go by the prices.
Yep.
And then this one was 70 bucks.
The lizards, one of them, the rain is broken, and the one is not. That's why.
Oh, okay. Yeah, see that. Okay. Thanks. Remember you were looking for measuring tape ones?
Oh, yes, right.
Got a whole box of
Let
them.
me know.
Another beer for
Oh, yes, yeah, it
Casket.
is, yep.
And this vendor here always has some great stuff too. Lots of toys. Last time I was here at Brimfield, I think I got a few things from them. I didn't find anything this time that I really just had to have, but still, it's a lot of great stuff. And the prices are generally pretty good too.
Good morning, guys.
Hey, how are you?
How are you guys doing?
Good.
Good. Any questions, feel free to ask.
Okay.
And prices are negotiable.
All right. Sounds good. Thanks.
Are they at least clean? Yeah, not bad. I won't go all that.
This is a Zaddix Illuminate. I would guess it's probably from the 40s, and I think it's for viewing 35mm slides. Now, if you're a fan of heavy metal, and especially of Pantera, you've probably heard of this infamous album. This is Metal Magic from 1985, and back at that point, they were still like a glam metal band. They were not the super heavy groove metal band they ended up becoming. They're asking
Pantera
300 bucks on that, and that actually seems to be what they're going for. It's a very rare album, and I'd love to own it.
Is that heavy or is it bang?
Yeah. No, it's like made of chalk or something. I think this is the old type where you have to smash it to get your coins out because it's plugged up.
Yeah, solid there.
Yeah.
And these are metal castings. They're $20 each. Now, I don't know much about them. My understanding of the process, though, is you take an original item of some sort, you make a mold of it, and then you pour molten metal into the mold to make one of these castings. So I think these are essentially copies.
Okay.
I could be wrong, though. If I am, I apologize, but that's my understanding. And I really like that one. That's clearly a hood ornament, and that space shuttle one looked pretty cool, too.
Made in India.
Oh, yeah. Are they bookends?
Yeah, let's put $50 on. And let me ask you, do you show my phone number or name a second card? Ma'am, see me in May, I had other cats, but I sold them all.
Here's a character glass I don't think I've seen before. This is a Donald Duck one. It says Mickey Mouse Club. I think it's fairly new though, and by new I mean probably from the 90s would be my guess. But I could be wrong, and I did not see a price on it.
Are people that do that? But you know what it is? No, people like that. They don't understand reality. So you don't waste your energy on it.
No, but it's.
This is some old advertising thing.
Oh, yeah.
Applause. They make like little plastic figures. I think I've seen.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so I don't know what this would have been from. It's all water stained. Oh, you see that back there.
No, the guys I have, there's two from Honduras and three from Guatemala. They're very awesome guys. They came here on asylum. They're family oriented. They want to do the hardest work.
That's what this guy said. I have to bail everybody here on jail.
Oh, they're plastic.
I'm thinking they're. Hi. Good, thanks. How are you?
Perfect. Good weather. No complaints.
Yeah, all right. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Exactly.
Yep.
Doesn't look like Roseville, but close.
Yeah. Like a hall or something like that.
Yeah, actually.
Oh, it is
Oh.
hall. Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, that's real thick.
Oh, yeah.
This is so cute, Jen. Come on. Come on. You can spot it. You got me. Yeah. I can smell it. I've got the matching. Oh, yeah. One over here. Oh, cool. They're gorgeous. Great. 1880s. What do you have on the pair? I have 150 on the pair. I offered that free.
I'm fairly certain these Disney glasses are very new. I would guess these are probably from the last 20 years or so. Could be wrong, but they look very new to me.
I know somebody's going to buy them because they're just so like,
They're very
perfect
elegant.
frames.
Yeah, very elegant. Yeah, me too.
I have one just like this, except it's the green uranium glass.
Oh, okay.
It's exactly the same.
Uranium, I think.
Oh yeah, those are. Yeah. This is really glowing. $75.
Oh, yeah. Just sitting there going.
Yeah, she did. She was.
Oh, it's a big boy piggy bank.
Oh.
But of course, missing the plug.
No greasing, wear, no nothing.
I bought my sneakers and they already fall apart on me. I'm like,
Brand new Nike sneakers that go last me like 2 months. Old school ones, they last forever. Thank you so much. I
Yeah,
appreciate
no
it, man.
problem. Thank you, bud.
Have a good one.
You too. Enjoy your day.
You as well.
And then, out of the corner of my eye, on the bottom shelf here, I noticed some Star Wars vehicles and ships. However, these, I think, are the 1995 and later reissues. I'm really interested now in getting some 1970s and 80s Star Wars figures and ships, but they're just so darn expensive. Someday, though, I'll pick up a few of them. This radio caught my eye. It says it's a Westinghouse radio. I would guess from the 50s or 60s, and they're asking 85 bucks on it. The thing I like about it most is the color.
It's like Howard Johnson colors.
Oh,
Kind of.
yes, yes.
I guess
you're
they're
right.
saying it's coral, but it's kind of neat looking.
Here's something I've never seen before. These are 1974 Amigo Wizard of Oz dolls, and they're asking 50 bucks for the Scarecrow and 65 for Dorothy. I did check eBay, and you can get them for less money than that.
1974.
The prices vary wildly, but they seem to sell for as little as about $15 all the way up to $75 for some of them. But on average, you can generally find them for quite a bit less than that.
Ooh, $350. Nope. Is that a crab?
Yeah, but it's part of the plate.
Oh,
There's a clam shell. That's very different.
yeah.
$125.
125.
Yeah.
Turn it sideways and drag it.
This is from AC Peterson.
Oh, no kidding.
Was AC Peterson's local?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't a nationwide chain or something?
No, not that I know of.
It's kind of neat. We should have had a price on it though. Any of these AC Petersons? No.
I like this desk lamp. They're asking 50 bucks on it, which doesn't sound bad. I actually found one very similar to it though at the Bethany Flea Market for 10 bucks. Here's some Magnum PI trading cards. Don't see those too often. At least I don't.
More pennants.
Yeah, at least they put theirs in there.
I like to think of myself as fairly knowledgeable on vintage computers and vintage video game systems, but I've never seen this one before.
Old video game system. Manufactured for Kmart.
Really?
Yeah. How much?
And it could be, it's 50, but
50.
40 if you want. You could open it.
Oh,
I think
okay.
it was used one time. You don't see that too often.
No, no.
It's kind of an awful, crazy thing. I think they used to
Yeah.
It's very cool. I would love to have it, but for 40 or 50 bucks, I would want to be able to test it. because there's a very high likelihood that it does not work just based on its age.
All good. It's good. We'll take it $40 a street.
And I would love to own this too. This is a 1974 Batman and Robin Janex alarm clock. The only problem though is it's really yellowed. Originally it was not this color. It was a cream colored, but it wasn't this yellow. And to me, yellowed plastic like that is a real big no. I just don't want to see it. It's just so ugly.
Yeah. 1974.
And there you have it. That's the end of this week's flea market video, but I will be back next Saturday with a whole new flea market video. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, and hit that notification bell. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.